starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Dan Hagan. There are a lot of towns across the country that you kind of just drive through, and that includes here in the Northwoods. But one of those local towns could be turning into a destination thanks to a new business. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson joins us live in the studio with more. Morgan?
Dan, a new ice cream shop called 17 Scoops just opened in Gleason, a small town just south of Rhinelander. The store's owner has lived there all her life and hopes to bring the community another place to enjoy. Along Highway 17, you might pass through the town of Gleason without even realizing. But that could change thanks to Andrea Roggenbach, a longtime resident.
My whole life. Born and raised.
Gleason has more than meets the eye, including a lot of recreational activities to enjoy. But when it comes to food, options have been few and far between.
No ice cream shops here.
Now there's an ice cream shop. Andrea opened 17 Scoops on Friday. Andrea saw an opportunity to help grow what Gleason has to offer.
We wanted to bring something great and exciting to Gleason.
17 Scoops got its name from being located on Highway 17 and from the 17 flavors to choose from. There was a great turnout for their first weekend.
Despite the weather, we did really well. We had a really good turnout, a lot of excitement. A lot of people have been waiting for us to open, so I'm really glad that we were able to do this.
They also serve sandwiches, wraps, cotton candy, shakes, and smoothies. Andrea says this is a great new option for the small community of Gleason.
There's nothing like it in the area.
Now the town of Gleason has a business that might turn a few heads and make a few mouths water.
I'm hoping to bring a fun atmosphere, a good place for people to stop, have a bite to eat, to relax, to enjoy the area.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Gleason, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Meteorologist Conrad Supinski joins us now. Conrad, kind of a cold and cloudy day out there today.
Yes, once again, the clouds are sticking around. We had some rain the last couple of days, but luckily that has moved on out, and we just have some thicker clouds that are lingering in the area because of this low pressure system with a good amount of moisture, and that is producing tornadoes here in Oklahoma. So a really pretty severe storm with this one, but luckily in our favor, this will stay just south of us. Maybe we'll get a sprinkle or two overnight tonight into the morning hours tomorrow, but overall this is a Chicago to Madison event where they're going to get a good amount of rain tonight and into the morning hours tomorrow. So we are in the clear with this one, and temperatures are going to start to rise up there. But today, yeah, we got to deal with those cooler temperatures well below our average high this time of year. So we are pretty much in the mid 40s to even upper 40s in most locations, with our average high that is supposed to be around 61 degrees. But don't worry, folks, warmer air is on the way. Dan?
A nationwide manhunt is underway after an Alabama corrections officer and an inmate charged with murder vanished. Vicky White and Casey White, not related, vanished Friday after Officer Vicky checked out the inmate from jail. The sheriff says she broke protocol when she checked him out of jail by herself. They've been missing for more than 72 hours. Investigators now believe the officer and assistant director of the jail may be behind the inmate's escape.
Whether she did that willingly or if she was coerced, threatened somehow to participate in this escape, not really sure, but we know for sure she did participate.
Vicky White was known as an exemplary employee with an unblemished record, according to her sheriff. After nearly 2 decades with the department, she was in the process of submitting her retirement papers. Wisconsin's legislators are calling it quits in near record numbers ahead of the November elections. About 1/4 of the 118 incumbents up for re-election have announced their retirement. That's the most incumbents to retire since 2014 and the third highest since 1940. One of those calling it quits is Democratic Representative Gary Hebel of Sun Prairie. He says the ugly political environment in Madison is driving people out. The Green Bay Packers have announced Lambeau Field will host an exhibition match between heavy-hitting European soccer clubs Bayern Munich and Manchester City. The match is scheduled for Saturday, July 23rd, and will be the first ever soccer match held at Lambeau Field. The Bayern Munich-Manchester City matchup in Green Bay will be the team's second meeting on U.S. territory. Manchester defeated Bayern at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium back in 2018. Tickets go on sale Friday, May 6th at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. Packers season ticket holders will have access to an exclusive pre-sale starting at 10 a.m. on Thursday. Prices range from $35 to $160. We will hear more from Griffin Stroin on this at 10. Some Wisconsin high school students traded in their cars for tractors today. More than a dozen students traveled to Chippewa Falls High School this morning in the most Wisconsin of ways to support their first ever Drive Your Tractor to School Day. The event was hosted by FFA students hoping to bring awareness to the agriculture community in Chippewa Falls.
I've been seeing this on other platforms and stuff of other schools parading in and having a nice Drive Your Tractor to School Day or whatever, and we kind of wanted to do it here at Tri-High.
And we're hoping to have the sophomore classes come out, and we'll do a little presentation on safety stuff and make sure road safety, anything like that, because they're getting their license and we want to make sure that they're safe on the roads.
The students say they hope this is the first of many Drive Your Tractor to School events. Many of the tractors had purple ribbons in memory of 10-year-old Lily Peters. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources has detected emerald ash borer for the first time in Forest County. DNR forestry staff detected this ash tree killing beetle in a roadside tree in the town of Armstrong Creek on April 12th. The tree displayed characteristic symptoms of EAB presence, including woodpecker flecking, epicormic sprouts, and D-shaped exit holes. Forest County is the fourth new county detection of 2022 and marks the 65th county detection since EAB was confirmed in the state in 2008. EAB was federally deregulated as of January 14th, 2021, and Wisconsin instituted a statewide quarantine in 2018. The Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection plans to treat 17 western Wisconsin counties for spongy moth starting in mid to late May. Spongy moth were formerly known as gypsy moths. Residents can expect to see and hear loud, low-flying airplanes as early as sunrise. Small yellow planes will be treating for invasive spongy moth caterpillars. These non-native pests eat tree leaves during their caterpillar stage, causing tree stress and potentially tree death. Republican Tim Michels is running for Wisconsin governor, but his kids go to high school on the East Coast, where Michels owns 2 homes. Michels went on talk radio to address a report that detailed more than spending $30 million in New York and Connecticut homes between 2015 and 2020. Michels said that he has lived in Wisconsin the minimum 183 days a year to maintain residency. Records maintained by the Wisconsin Elections Commission show Michels has voted in Wisconsin regularly over the past decade. He is in a four-way Republican race for governor, the winner of which will advance to face Democrat Tony Evers. High demand and low supply drove up home prices dramatically last year. New data from this year suggests that sales are lagging from last year's numbers. Professor David Clark with Marquette University School of Business works with the Wisconsin Realtor Association. He says that last year's numbers were record-breaking across the board.
So if you think about it, what's going on here is you have tight supply, inventories have been shrinking, and you have very strong demand.
Sales are down 4.4% from this time last year. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and some students are turning down their stress levels with some fuzzy friends. Coming up, we'll learn about why animals, like goats, can help people relax. That's After Weather with Conrad, right here on Newswatch 12.
People have been wondering, what's happening to Lindsay? But it's really what Lindsay's gotten into, Planet Fitness. And now through May 10th, you can join for $1 down and only $10 a month. Join now and feel fit-tacular for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. But hurry, deal ends Tuesday, May 10th.
And I walked right into U.S. Cellular and I said I want to choose any phone in here for free.
What'd he say?
He said, sure. Really nice guy. I had my pick of any phone from any brand, free, even the newest ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got the big screen?
Yeah.
Big storage?
Yeah.
Fits in your pocket?
Fits in my pocket. You know, it's a big phone, and that's what I wanted, and I got what I wanted.
At US Cellular, we put you first. So choose any phone free. Plus, get unlimited data for just $30 a month. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Sore back but hate mattress shopping?
Yes. Totally dread it.
Totally.
Come to Slumberland and see how we've made mattress shopping easy.
How easy is that?
So easy.
So easy.
Get your sleep solution at Slumberland Furniture. You can always find great-looking furniture at incredible everyday low prices at Slumberland Furniture. Like these modern sectionals and sofas, starting as low as $3.99. And always free doorstep shipping. Get your look
For less.
at Slumberland Furniture.
Culver's couldn't have started anywhere but in Sauk City, Wisconsin. Still today, we are a family restaurant. Here, nearby farms grow the food we eat, smiles are contagious, and everyone is someone's neighbor. It's a place where our love of fresh food is as strong as our love for each other. It's a feeling of welcome you'll notice the moment you stop by. Because where we come from has made us who we are, and for that, we couldn't be more proud. Welcome to Delicious.
People have been wondering, what's gotten into Lindsay? But it's really what Lindsay's gotten into, Planet Fitness. And now through May 10th, you can join for $1 down and only $10 a month. Join now and feel fit-tacular for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. But hurry, deal ends Tuesday, May 10th.
All right, happy Monday and welcome back, everyone. This is a shot from Minocqua. Finally looking real nice out there. No white. A lot of that ice is starting to melt on most of the lakes. There's some construction going on. So finally some good signs that spring has finally arrived. I know it's been pretty much spring the last month and a half, but not looking like it with all that snow we've been having and a lot of those cold temperatures. But now we just have some cloud cover in the area associated with this storm right over here in the Midwest with a good amount of moisture that is producing tornadoes to the south in Oklahoma. But luckily for us, this system will stay just south of us as it will be more of a Chicago to Madison event, more around of a sprinkle or two here in Rhinelander, but overall just some cloudy skies. As well as for Thursday into Friday, there is another low that will be just south of us, so maybe a sprinkle or two, but overall we will be in the clear as our future rainfall does show that most of this precipitation really staying south of us, as in Oshkosh is being that north end of the low pressure system, and then more south of that will be the heavier rain. So maybe around the Chicago area, locations might even get closer to an inch of rainfall with the quick hitting heavy rain overnight tonight. But temperatures here in north part of Wisconsin still below average. Hey, you know, not looking too bad, but more like 40s all across the state with some 50s starting to pop up by Green Bay or Ashland and Superior. But overall, well below average still. I know it's still today. We've been pretty much the last several weeks below average, including today. But don't worry, folks. All of this warmer air here to the south, those 70s and 80s, will slowly start to make their way up north. And we'll finally get some really nice weather out there. Remember, our average this time of year is supposed to be around 61 degrees. We've been nowhere near that the last several weeks, but look at this for Wednesday. Starting Wednesday, finally we're climbing up that ladder. And then finally by the weekend and beginning of next week, we might have temperatures coming close to even 70 degrees. Yeah, I know, that's some really good news out there compared to those cold temperatures we've been having and well below average for now. But temperatures tonight will continue to be on the cooler end as we'll be hovering in the mid-30s out there. Those cloudy skies, maybe a spotty shower or two, especially south of us. Tomorrow, slowly starting to rebound in temperatures as we'll be in the low 50s with morning clouds, and then finally that sun starts to peek out. But our 7-day outlook, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, does show really nice weather. Bring out those boats, bring out the jet skis, because really nice weather is on the way with 60s and even close to 70 with a dry period on the way. Dan?
Opening day for Wisconsin fishing is usually the first Saturday in May, but some lingering ice may push that back for some anglers. Some lakes in northern Wisconsin still have ice on it, including Lake Minocqua. Kurt Justice is the owner of Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua. He says people are just not as excited as they usually are for the fishing opener.
It seems like business has been a little softer this year. I think it's hard to get excited about the opener when you drive by the lakes and they're still covered with ice.
Elements like sunlight, warm air, rain, wind, and currents can all melt ice. This chilly start to the fishing season is nothing new for northern Wisconsin.
We've actually had late ice back in 2020, 2018. We've had it in several other years lately, so it is odd.
For more information on the fishing opener and regulations, visit dnr.wisconsin.gov and search fishing. Middle-aged and elderly people should try to get at least 7 hours of sleep a night. That's according to a study published in the scientific journal Nature Aging. Researchers say those who get that amount of shut-eye are likely to have stronger memories and a better ability to learn new things. The data also shows older adults who have trouble falling asleep can have a greater risk of dementia. The findings are based on information from some 500,000 people between the ages of 38 and 73 years old. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, but July will bring big changes to the way Americans can access mental health care, a new suicide hotline. After July 16th, people can dial 988 to be connected to a local crisis center from the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. When the number goes online, the Lifeline team thinks the number of calls for help will increase by 5 million over the course of a year. Nearly 50,000 Americans die of suicide every year. It's the second leading cause of death for preteens ages 10 to 14 and young adults ages 25 to 34. Finals can be a stressful time for college students, so East Carolina University is turning to GOAT therapy. The GOATs provided a welcoming break for studying and testing. One freshman said it helps her with homesickness.
Because ECU had some couple things where there would be dogs and there would be certain, like a parrot, I think one time.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, so they had those kind of little setups, and that was really nice to go see. And just, like you said, any animals around really makes you comforting and feels like home, I guess.
Interacting with animals has been shown to decrease levels of cortisol, a stress-related hormone, and lower blood pressure. It can also ease feelings of loneliness. The cost for nearly everything continues to rise, and when it comes to personal technology, you may be overspending and draining your budget, meaning it may be time to check how much you're spending on your favorite gadgets, from phone bills to streaming subscriptions. Jen Sullivan has more in today's Consumer Watch.
Inflation is at a 40-year high, and with the price of nearly everything going up, your personal tech budget could be taking a hit.
The amount of money that we're spending on tech is getting bigger every single year, and it makes sense, right? We're working remote, we're doing things kind of on the go.
Personal finance coach Julie Almantaveras has these 5 tips to cut down on the tech expenses. Number 1, ask for loyalty discounts. She says call your phone service provider every 6 months to see if you can get a better deal. Number 2, limit the number of devices you own and those pricey upgrades.
Don't feel pressured to buy the latest and greatest, because oftentimes they're layered with things that you probably don't even need.
Number 3, trim your wireless bills. The plans served up by the big carriers aren't always the cheapest, so explore other companies with budget phone plans.
The difference between the plans can be very big. A prepaid plan versus a normal plan that can be in the hundreds of dollars.
Number 4, cut down on the streaming or rotate plans. You may not need them all together at once. And finally, number 5, cancel those online subscriptions. From apps to online tools and services. Look at what you can cancel now.
Kind of keep it streamlined, limited, and save a lot of money along the way.
For today's Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
You never want to see a wild animal in your car, especially if that animal can rip a seat out. After the break, we'll learn from an unfortunate encounter with a black bear. We'll be right back.
Everything we love about Wisconsin is under attack. As an Army commander, I serve God, family, and country. But the media, they say none of that matters anymore. When I was a kid, every day at school, I took the pledge. In the service, I took an oath. But today, people take a knee. When I was 9 years old, my dad handed me a shovel and put me to work. Nowadays, people get paid to sit on the couch. And back then, you called somebody lazy, it was a huge insult. But today, you get a pronoun wrong, and the liberals want your head. I'm Tim Michaels. The radical left, they're destroying everything we love about America. And too many establishment Republicans, they're along for the ride. I'm not some career politician. I'm a self-made businessman who doesn't give a rip about the special interests or their money. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to turn Madison upside down and take back the freedoms that make Wisconsin great.
Tim Michaels for governor. He'll turn Madison upside down.
Add value to your home with 11% off everything at Menards. Owens Corning shingles offer ultimate protection and impressive curb appeal. Choose from over 60 styles. They're all 11% off. Update your garage with a new Chamberlain garage door opener. Their innovative high-tech features give you peace of mind by making it easy to access your home and garage. Get 11% off Chamberlain garage door openers now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV. Because custom orders receive priority. You'll get an extra $1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 41 combined MPG in an Escape Hybrid? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it. In a Ford, built your way. Order your 2022 Escape, Edge, or Explorer to lock in the special Flex Buy offer and get $1,000 retail order bonus cash.
The U.S. job market is close to hitting a major milestone in the COVID-19 economic recovery. The labor force has nearly regained all the positions lost during the pandemic. The U.S. economy gained 431,000 jobs in March, and a report due out Friday is expected to show nearly the same amount were recovered last month. 13 states, including Arizona, Florida, and Georgia, have already filled the employment opportunities lost since the start of COVID. Still, there is one major caveat. Economists say the job market is still down due to a loss of positions that would have been developed had the pandemic not shut down development. A Connecticut man is found safe, but his mother-in-law's car is destroyed after a unique run-in with a bear over the weekend. Aaron Edwards shows us what happened.
I was like, something's not right here.
Cody Gelati said he noticed something was off when his mother-in-law's car lights were on and his truck door was wide open.
And my daughter's car seat was on the ground next to it. And I thought that's real weird.
So he went to investigate.
I went down and saw fog all over the window, and sure enough, there was a bear in there.
This is what he saw. A black bear hanging out in the front seat of his mother-in-law's Subaru.
Wow, I see bears all the time, but never in the car.
He called the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection.
He loaded up his 12 gauge with beanbag shells. I tied a rope to the car handle and ran the rope up the hill. Started yanking on the rope.
Seeing the door move seemed to scare the bear.
It freaked the bear out big time, and the bear just kind of exploded with energy, and the door went swinging open.
The bear ran away, but he left behind quite a bit of damage.
I'm sure the Subaru is going to be toast. You can't turn power off to the vehicle without disconnecting the battery. You take the key out, lights still turn on. The interior is completely destroyed.
The backseat of Cody's truck was also damaged, but not as bad. Now he's thinking about giving his truck a new nickname.
The Bear Trap or something.
DEEP says spring is a busy time for black bears as they come out of their winter rest. They're sharing these tips to stay safe. They say never feed bears, take down bird feeders by late March and wait until late fall to put them back up, store garbage in secure containers, and keep grills clean and store them inside a garage or shed.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Maybe your bath is outdated, or it's difficult to clean, or it's just not as safe as it should be. Bella Friday here, and I am joined by Brian Gottlieb from Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Brian, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Bella.
So, Brian, two of the most common questions that we get are, what are the design options, and are they affordable?
What are the design options? It really have endless designs that Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has brought to the market, all with great colors and textures and hardware. Well, we actually come to your home and we bring all these things with us so you can design the bath of your dreams in the comfort of your own home. They'll even bring an iPad with them, so they design the bath on an iPad as you're picking out choices so you can really see what your bath or shower will look like.
And how does Jacuzzi Bath Remodel make that affordable?
Yeah, so on that very same iPad that we did the design work, they can do a very simple credit application and get an instant credit decision.
So not going to the bank?
No, none of that. It's a simple signature loan.
And what are some of the different terms for that?
Sure, well, we have a couple of different programs. We have a 12-month same as cash program if you want to not pay anything for a year. But we also have programs where the entire payment is about 1% of the overall project.
Okay, so just doing some quick math, if someone were to update their bathroom for $7,000, that's only $70 a month.
Yeah, it's really affordable. Imagine that having a beautiful bath installed in your home for $70 a month. You don't have to deal with a dangerous bath or a bath that's dirty anymore. You can truly have the bath of your dreams.
And I happen to know that Jacuzzi Bathroom Model brought some great savings. Take a look.
Now, for a limited time, we're waiving the installation costs on your new bath or shower project, and we'll postpone all of your payments for 1 full year. Now is the best time to finally get the jacuzzi shower you've always wanted. Remember, your installation costs are waived, and we'll postpone all your payments for 1 full year. This is a limited time offer, so be sure to call now and start saving today.
Do you have sleep apnea? Struggling with your CPAP? Ditch the mask and let New Horizons Sleep Solutions help you achieve your best night's sleep. Dr. James Block is your expert in oral appliance therapy, a simple, comfortable treatment for snoring and sleep apnea. If you have a CPAP machine that you're struggling to use, consider oral appliance therapy to improve your sleep and protect your health. Call today to schedule a complimentary consultation appointment and wake up to a new horizon in sleep apnea treatment.
All right, so we have some clouds out there right now that is associated with that next low pressure system, but luckily for us, this one will be staying just south of us. More of a Madison, Green Bay, Milwaukee, Chicago event where they will get some heavier batches of rain. Here for us, maybe a sprinkle or two, but overall, lots of cloud cover with this one before the clouds finally start to move on out and the sun starts to peek out. But these temperatures today, yeah, once again, well below average, but finally warmer air is back in the forecast with a drier period. So finally some spring-like weather is on the way.
Finally some good news. Thank you, Conrad.
Absolutely.
We'll have more weather and news for you on News Watch 12 at 6. We'll see you then.